Hey guys, welcome to Isaiah's Reviews, and today we'll be reviewing Bob and Brad's C2 massage gun. Now it's not in this box, it's actually right here, and it comes in a nice case, fabric feeling case, nice tough handle, branding on the outside. Bob and Brad, I've reviewed quite a bit of their products in the past, and I actually enjoy their quality. If you match it to the price point of others, you get a kind of a bang for your buck, and I believe that if it's something that you're interested in, you can rely on this name brand now for good quality, which is great. So it's always a plus when we all find something like that. This one's the same thing. This is the C2 massager. Baloosh. This is what it looks like, and this is what you get inside if nothing falls out, but you can see all the goodies in there. This is a mid-size model percussion gun. It's pretty small in comparison to others, but beefy. There's nothing in this that feels rattly or not packed in and strong and stout. Everything about it from the minute you pick it up feels good and glorious. It's a USB Type-C port right down on the bottom there. Right there, which is great. Now you do get the ball head right here, which is pretty typical on percussion guns. These are suitable for the large muscle groups, and we do get the fork right here, the fork head. Hope you can see that. It's suitable for the neck, spine, and Achilles tendon. Woo! Then you get this guy here, which is very cool because this gets you into some tender areas, some bone potential areas in there. This is an air cushion head, which is good for relaxation around the knee and stuff because it is kind of squishy here. Okay, so it absorbs a lot of the punch from the gun, but eases into those sensitive areas. So this one's an important one that you'll probably use. This, my friends, is the bullet head. It's suitable for joints, deep tissue, trigger points, palms, soles, stuff like that, feet, hands, all that good stuff that you will need. And I do like the fact that it comes with just the bare necessities, but it's everything you actually will use. And if you hang around percussion guns long enough and you enjoy them, you'll want to keep experimenting with some of these heads. So don't dismiss the ones that are in here. As you have issues throughout the years, you can go, hey, I have a bullet, and hey, this feels good against my foot and palm. And this one is a flathead, which is all body parts. It's smooth, it glides across everything outside of clothing, it doesn't snag on anything, it feels great. And it's plastic, so it'll pack and retain that punch from the percussion gun, where you do get a little absorption in these two. The other ones are hard plastic, and it carries right on through to those body parts that you want to get gyrated. This gun is built like a tank, like I said earlier. It's a brushless motor in here. I highly recommend you follow the link down in the YouTube description to go check out some pics on this thing, because it actually breaks the gun apart into pieces and shows you what all is in this and why it feels so sturdy at a pound and a half. This is a little beast, and it's not the smallest one that they have. So if you want something smaller, I've actually reviewed the little palm handheld one, which I love to carry on vacations and stuff, but I think this one's going to be the new carry-on. It has this silicone grip to it, which just feels good to hold. It's something about this type of grip that just makes you want to use it more and appreciate it, and it looks awkward, I get it, but it is comfy. That's the point. The silicone makes this thing mega comfy. I just can't get over the build quality. It is extremely durable feeling in the hands. It's not cheap feeling at all, and it actually is something that you feel like you get your money's worth for. And speaking of money's worth, this thing's ridiculously on sale, so follow the link down there. It is right now, so follow the link, check it out. It's 2,000 to 3,200 RPMs, 35 pounds of force that you can put on this thing, which is good. It's 55 decibels, which is silent, because whenever you're around, if you want to get prepped to work out or post-workout, you can do it and not be annoying. The absolute only issue that you might have with this thing is the amplitude. The amplitude is the depth that it's going to go. You can get some that's twice the 8 millimeters that this one has. This one doesn't go that deep, but it's small, so I wouldn't expect it to have a big amplitude on it. They have a bigger one, bigger amplitude, But if you want to go super deep and you know what you want, this is only 8mm. If you're cool with that, and you know I'm cool with that, because the areas that I'm working out doesn't really necessarily require that deep penetration, and I'm not a mega athlete, and I don't have a pound of muscle, 6 inches of muscle or whatever on my arm, then I need this big old amplitude and just beat me alive. I'm cool with 8mm. And it actually helps around my knee area, the muscle right above the knee. I've been doing this little challenge, daily challenge, where I climb this flight of ridiculously high stairs over 100 feet, up and down as fast as possible to get it in the 3-minute zone. So this thing, whenever my muscles are dying in the legs, this thing pre and post is a miracle worker. I have a story that I've told every single time I review these. Is I fell down the stairs. I had my little kid with me. He rode me down like a sled down a steep flight of long stairs. Thank God it was carpeted, but my lower back, upper buttocks area, all that was just black and blue and huge and looked terrible. I started having muscle spasms. It went on for years. I got my very first percussion gun to review, and I was like, I want to try this percussion therapy. Sure, why not? See if it can help with these spasms. I was able to reach it myself, do it, knock the lower back spasms out. Never had that come back. I had some knee issues around the knee area. Worked around the knee. Never came back. So percussion therapy is amazing to me. First-hand experience. So to get a good solid gun like this one, add it to your arsenal. You never know whenever you're going to need percussion therapy. I promise. Long press to turn this on. Here's your 5 speeds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is max. Amplitude. There it is right there. You can see its penetration where it hits my finger and goes back. It's good on this speed of my camera settings here. So that looks good. You hear how quiet it is. 35 pounds. Let's see. Flabby. Flabby. Let's push this in deep. Yeah, that's good. And it's crazy that this thing is so small and it is as strong as it is, because I am bearing down on my shoulder pretty ridiculous, and it's pulled it off. Whew, long press. Now the feeling comes in from doing that. Ah, it's burning. Let's pull the ball head off right quick. Go to the pad, the airhead. You do get a battery meter, by the way, down here. Great battery life. Charge it once a week. I've used it every single day for 2 weeks now. No issues, absolutely no issues. It's held the same consistent battery life, so that's good. You can hear this airhead, but this airhead will allow you to get to sensitive areas like those bony areas there. See, I'm kind of hitting bone on the elbow a little bit, like right there. And then the difference is this universal one on here, this little flathead. You can't, see, like you can't hit bone, and that kind of hurt a little bit. We got the bullet, which you can get into some palmage and really get in there and focus in on that. And you would be absolutely amazed at how good you feel after doing something like this and taking the time. It's 10 minutes and an auto shut off on the thing. If it accidentally goes off in your bag and stuff like that, and TSA is like, excuse me? And the cool thing about the fork attachment here is it actually has a groove cut out right there, and this will fit in like a little key. It's got a little spot that'll fit right into to where you can't turn this thing, which is great. Turn this back on, and then you can, if you imagine this being your leg or spine or something like that, and working on either side. I'm telling you, man, percussive therapy is a beast on your body. It like creates some sort of trauma to the area, and then your own body comes in and cures and heals those areas to where you can focus on, and they give you the tools to be able to use this thing to focus on any area on your body. It's the basic kit that you definitely need. I highly recommend this thing to anybody and everybody. You never know whenever you're going to be sore, have an issue, and I'm not a doctor, so please, full disclosure, I'm not a doctor. But I will tell you, my experience is that this thing has paid for itself 10 times over in what doctor bills and stuff like that would. Just handling things myself at home. But don't give up on an area. It's not immediate. You work that thing for a couple weeks, I promise, from my experience talking, my personal opinion, is that it will get better and it will feel great. And in my issues, I had 2 things that were completely cured. So percussion therapy is awesome. Bob and Brad's products are great. This has been the C2 massager after 2 weeks of usage. I will continue to use this one and carry this one with me because it's small enough to do it, and I get that bigger feel and the bigger ergonomic feel, but in a half-size package, and the power with it too. The Amplitude is the only thing that's missing, but you can only do what you can do with this form factor. So it's definitely not a ding on them. It's just making you aware of the penetration. So make sure to explode on that subscribe button and ding that dong so you get notified on the next product review that I have coming out. Check this one out in the YouTube description. It's fantastic. I've got a lineup of stuff coming that's interesting. So let's partake with one another. See ya.